Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Thursday morning with the Jayko Morning Show. Jay, that's a pretty dope intro you got there, dog.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright.
It's alright. It's alright. Get you up, get you going, get you moving this morning. Who we got in the chat? Anybody yet?
Yeah, it looks like we got Jiggle Poppers with us. Looks like Clips is in here
Jayko,
with
what you got
us.
going on,
Man
bro?
Named Truth looks like he's here. Papa Meech is here. I don't know what we did today to be blessed by the presence of royalty such as Papa Meech.
Oh, I don't either. graciously accept your presence there, Papa Meech.
Must be a slow day in the cable world.
It's his Friday. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Oh, man. So, ended out yesterday with the Choice Inc. Modified Series. That's all we get.
I would prefer to not have a conversation. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man, but I just cannot catch any luck. I don't know what the deal is. I'm running like absolute trash right now. We ran last night. Choice Inc. Modified Tour was at Dover. Which, for those of you that like know racing, in the modifieds, the Dover runs more like a super speedway with the draft and difficult passing, etc., etc. During practice, I was led practice most of the day, and then ended up I think second fast. I think Toe Jam passed me. Then we ran the feature, or we ran the heat races, and I screwed that up. And wrecked during the heat. So then I ended up starting at the back. And as a result, I got caught up in 3 wrecks. We had 2 quick repairs, so I used those before lap. I think I used them before the lap 40.
Yeah.
I just couldn't catch a break. People kept wrecking in front of me, and I had nowhere to go. And I ran into 3 wrecks. But we had an exciting finish with Paisley leading most of the race, and then on the last lap, coming to the checker, Nighthawk decided he was going to try the apron and dove down to the apron, and
Oh, no.
as a result, as he pushed up into Paisley, wrecked Paisley in front of everybody. The whole field piled in together, and then somehow Mike Hamlin ended up coming out of the mayhem and crossing the finish line first. So in the last turn, Paisley went from 5th or 6th to the win, and we had a couple cars finish in reverse, and it was an interesting race to watch, to say the least. But my championship's hopes are all but diminished at this point.
So that's good.
True. My hopes to compete for the championship are pretty much gone now. So
They're completely gone? You can't make it up at all?
no, but I mean, I would have to have, like, Nighthawk would have to have like 2 really bad weeks in a row for me to catch him.
Well, let's hope Nighthawk gets some bad weeks before he gets into our chat.
Right. And then the other guy that's up there, I mean, because I went into last night trailing 30 points to the leader. I forget what my gap was to the guy in third, but after being, I finished like 7,500 laps down last night, and it's just, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. But anyways, moving on. We got Jiggle Poppers in here with us morning. Papa Meech. Angry Beaver says, Racer and I are preparing for a good day with your beautiful mugs. Hell yeah.
There you go.
Angry Beaver, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Matt goes in for treatment today.
I was about to say, I think he's got his 8-hour today.
Yeah, if he does, send our T's and P's his way. Keep us posted in the Discord so that everybody knows how we're doing.
Yeah, I hope it goes fast, too.
If you're in the chat and you want to support Matt and his battle against lymphoma, we got the panels down below. Go ahead and click the panels. One is to his Facebook page that is specifically made to track for updates on his condition. And then the other is a website, fightlikeaman.com, where you can get your t-shirt or sticker to show your support.
Absolutely.
Man named True says, so is anybody besides Rodgers playing football tonight? So tonight is the Packers versus the Niners.
Mm-hmm.
I would say the Packers probably have it covered pretty easy.
Yeah.
We'll see. I just know the 49ers have been plagued with injuries this year, and last week they won or they lost their tight end, which is like one of the best players in all of football, for quite a while. So we'll see what happens. Man named True says the Packers have COVID. I mean, we'll see what
And
happens.
the 49ers are all hurt.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be the game of the replacements, I guess. The Packers did just lose to the Vikings. You're correct. They're coming off a loss, so we'll see what happens.
That's because I picked them.
Yeah, probably right. But we'll see what happens. This should be an interesting game for sure. I'm not sure I'll be able to watch much of it. We finally get to finish up our softball season tonight, I think.
Oh, yeah, it's been rained out the past couple of times. Is it a doubleheader or is it just one?
Well, it depends if we win the first one or not.
Oh, boy.
If we win the first game, then we play on. If we lose the first game, then we go home. Depending how cold.
What are you wanting to happen?
Depending how cold it is tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully we can win and move on.
Y'all are hovering around in the 60s right now, aren't you?
We will be this afternoon. Yep.
Yeah, that's like it's like a hot summer day up there.
I know, it's nice.
Meanwhile, it gets 60 here. We're like, bundle up, get the
Yeah.
blankets, get the jackets.
Yesterday was 60. My daughter's trying to talk me into letting her go. She's like, "Oh, Dad, I don't need a sweatshirt. It's not that cold. It's beautiful outside." I was like, "All right, Payne, get a sweatshirt on."
Yeah, you need a sweatshirt.
Right. Angry Beaver says, "Yes, sir. Round 2 today. Finding the blessings in every day. Y'all are part of those blessings. Well, I appreciate it.
Appreciate that, 100%.
I'm glad we can bring some light to your day while you're going through everything y'all are going through. Just know we're thinking about y'all. We care about y'all. And hopefully you can keep us updated throughout the day." Papa Me says, "The cold can also..."
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Sweet. Chicken Papa says, "I had the windows down in my car yesterday." Yeah, but you kids put the window down as soon as the sun comes up. Let's see if the adults had their windows
I had
down.
the windows up yesterday and AC on.
Oh my god. Angry Beaver says it's 64, but it should be 17 by Saturday.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
I'm out. Tempest.
The
good
way
morning.
y'all's weather swings, dude.
No wonder why
it's just baffling.
Right? No wonder why everybody's sick. Like, what the heck?
That's like worse than Texas. They're like, all right, 70. 2. It's just 2. It's like 80 here in Florida. It's always nice in Florida.
It's always
though.
nice. Yeah, I was going to say. Chicken Bobber says, "At Toe Jam 23 Racing, then you missed my comment about you probably murdering Jay and giving this stranger your signature. Whoopsie."
Whoopsie.
I don't get it.
Up in the chat above there.
Danny,
Good morning. How we doing today, brother?
Yeah, but Toe Jam didn't do nothing to me yesterday that he shouldn't have done. Sugar Popper was like implying he took me out, but he didn't. He did drive me up during the heat race, but that was my own fault.
I saw that.
Clips, good morning. Welcome to the show this morning. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy this beautiful day we have. If you don't like the weather, Montana Way 5. Yeah, New England says that too.
Clearly. I think everywhere says that.
I think everybody says that, but I agree with you.
We say that down here in Texas all the
Apparently,
time, too.
judging by the way you've been telling us, it's more accurate for y'all than it is for any of us.
Yeah.
You're telling me one day it's -3 and the next day it's 90, so I don't know how that works.
I don't know. So, anyway, J-Bones, do you use the, do you use daycare? Are your kids still in daycare? They
Yes,
go to school,
well,
where are they at?
So one is in preschool, and then the other is not. The other one's in elementary school, so she doesn't do any of that.
Yeah. There's a new study out with COVID. You know me. I like to find all the stuff about COVID.
Is this gonna make me not want to bring my kids to school?
No. It's actually about how it's killing the daycare industry.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and like basically most daycares are struggling to survive the pandemic, and it could reshape the way that we deal with our children during the day in the future, whatever that means.
So I don't understand why.
Understand why what?
Why it's killing the industry. Because I can tell you right now, as a dad, I have never wanted daycare more than the days that I'm home by myself.
Me, me too. But you also have the parents out there that don't want.
Yeah, I get it. Like, oh, I'm home
Their
on quarantine.
kids going to school because then they're potentially exposed and they bring it home and they get it and then they spread it and yada yada yada. So you got a lot of people like like my daughter's daycare was just closed on Monday for 2 weeks because of this thing.
John Phil 73. Good morning. Absolute facts. Emphasis. Absolute facts. Emphasis. Hey, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, man. When I'm home, like when I was working before I worked for myself, when I was working in the corporate world, I didn't care if the kids went to daycare or not. You know, whatever. Chelsea wants to keep them home, keep them home. But now that I'm home all the time, oh no, I'm like, get up, get dressed, you're going to school. Like, let's go, hurry up.
No skipping at all.
Nope. And she's only 3, but I'm like, nope, get there. Yeah. So you can go to school. I'll see you this afternoon.
Right. So I've always, I'm all for keeping your kids at home, but I'm also all for them getting that social interaction. I didn't realize how much it helped because you know this. We kept our daughter out of school for, I don't know, 6 or 7 months just because, I don't know. I really don't know why. Just because, honestly. And then we put her back into daycare, and bro, it's like a night and day difference.
Is this during quarantine? I kind of
feel bad for taking her out of school.
You kept her out during quarantine, though?
No, it was before. It was into last year, beginning of this year.
We kept her out while quarantine. When the quarantine first started, obviously everybody shut down. We kept her out.
Well, yeah, we did. We had her at home too during that. Yes.
But
that's not the reason that we stopped.
Understood. But I call the Y every day, and I was like, "Hey, y'all open yet? Hey, y'all open yet? Y'all, sweet, you're open." And Chelsea's like, "Oh, well, should we bring her? Like, do we need to bring her?" Yep, it's open. She needs to go. But in all jokes aside, she does. Her personality and her temperament is completely different. Because, and this is gonna sound crazy, but during the quarantine, it was because my kids are 8 and 3, as you know, which doesn't sound like a huge age gap. But while they were home during the quarantine playing, you could tell that the younger one just wanted to do her own thing.
Yeah.
And the older one wanted somebody to play with. So it did not work. And so there was a lot of fighting, a lot of arguing. It seemed like Nora, the younger one, the 3-year-old, was always annoyed about something or always in a bad mood. And I think it was because she didn't always want to play with her sister, which is fair. I mean, which is fine. But the older one doesn't understand that either. So once she went back to school, she was a lot happier of a child.
Right. She gets to use all that energy, get it all out.
Right. Jayko Bob says, "I'm going to work at a hospital tomorrow. That's almost at capacity because of COVID." Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Good luck, bro.
Good luck, man.
Yep. Angry Beaver, I have 16-year-old. I want her. Yeah, I have a 16-year-old, and I want to send her to daycare too. My kid will be going to daycare until she's 18. Oh man named Truth says my dogs decided to leave me presents this morning. Freaking potty trainers.
Oh no.
Yikes. That's not. Look, I have 2 grown-ass dogs, and then nothing makes me more mad when one of them has an accident in the house. Oh, he stepped in it barefoot. Oof.
Gosh, twice.
Yikes. Yikes. Jigger Popper says, "Truth. You need to lock yourself in a closet somewhere and hide the rest of the day." All right. Racer the Man. Good morning. Good morning, Racer. T's and P's to you today as you go through your treatment. Make sure the wifey keeps us up to date. And make sure once you get home tonight, you check in with us on Discord.
Absolutely.
Don't kill your data, though.
Or with us while you're there, because he's got to hang out for 8 hours. So.
Yeah, but don't kill your data because of us. Ask the doctor if they got Wi-Fi you can log into.
Nah, kill your data, dude. Hang out with us. Nah. Stream that Netflix and all that. But anyway, the thing that gets me about this daycare deal is I've heard several people, and I want your opinion on this. I think I know your opinion on this, but I still got to ask. That their kids, the daycare centers are closed because of personal reasons or whatever. And the families still have to pay the weekly fee or whatever, even though the kids aren't going to school. So, in my opinion, that's not right.
Well, so they don't do it.
There's no teachers working. There's no kids there. There's no staff there. What am I paying for?
So the way our facility does it is, if They are well, it depends. So like if they only close for one day, then yeah, you still have to pay because
Well,
whatever.
obviously, I'm talking about the ones that have been closed down for like weeks
No,
and they're still making their people.
ours did not make us pay while they were closed down due to quarantine.
Hmm.
So like there was a week after everything reopened, there was a period where the Y closed for a week because there was a couple cases within the facility, and during those cases they suspend payment. So like your payment, like we paid for that week,
Yeah.
so when
Right, right,
they just move that to the week when they come back. I've never heard of
right.
one that actually makes you pay when they're
So
closed.
there's a couple down here that have done that, and I'm like, dude, you need to go get your money back. Like that doesn't sound right.
No,
Jacob
that's
Pupper
not.
says I didn't unenroll my kid, then re-enroll when they open back
That's
up.
not
Well, then
how it
you have your
works.
re-enrollment fees.
No.
Then you get a new price that's more expensive, and there's always a waiting list at daycares.
Yeah. So
So
Jigga Popper, let me educate you real
that
quick,
won't work.
youngin. The reason they do that is specifically to hold their spot. So like I live in a city here, right? And so the
Hmm.
YWCA obviously has a maximum capacity for each classroom. So because of
Right.
that, if I don't pay my fee for that week that they're closed, if they tell me I have to and I don't, then they can take my child out of that classroom, which means we don't have a daycare anymore because somebody else will fill that spot when they reopen.
Right. Which I get that part, but if you're gonna be closed for a certain like 2, 3, 4 weeks,
That's surprising to me because I don't think that I've never heard of that.
okay, so maybe just down here thing.
Yeah,
I
because
know my brother-in-law is one of the people that experienced that, and I was just baffled. Like, what?
I would challenge them
So,
if I were in that position
oh, I would too, but
because
anyway,
because we thought that's what they were gonna do here, and I went right in there. I was like, listen, I don't know what y'all, and they
Jay's
didn't.
like,
The only thing
no.
they say is that the daycare all the facilities here said if we close, then you don't have to pay, and we'll carry that payment on. Now, if you decide to keep your child home because of COVID on your own, and
Hmm.
we are open, then
Oh yeah, yeah,
you have
that's
to. Yes.
yeah, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But
Danny
uh,
True says daycare enrollment starts at like age 1 here. Ours is 6 months, I
ours is
think.
6 months as well, I believe. Actually, it might be even less than that because I know, like,
I don't.
I know for us, like, as soon as the mother is allowed to come off of paternity leave, then or maternity leave, pardon me, but then you could throw them into daycare, and we have like an infant room and everything.
Really? I
Yeah,
thought it was 6. Maybe it's no. Maybe it's six
because
weeks.
Nora went like almost like right
Wait, I
away.
think it's 6 weeks, not 6 months.
It might be 6 weeks because Nora, like I said, Nora went very quickly after she
Pretty
came
quickly.
home. Yeah,
Because isn't maternity leave 6 weeks? I don't know.
I don't
I think
know.
it's different per.
I'm a male, so I get no recognition when my child is born.
What?
Hey, I'm just saying. The
Dude, the Army's changed that.
what do you mean?
When my youngest one was born, I was still in the Army. I got like a month off, dude.
No, I got 10 days, man. And when that's so, army story, real quick. My as you know, most people in the chat probably don't know this, but so my oldest is like our miracle child basically, and
Hmm.
she was born like 2.5 months early, weighed 2 pounds, dropped down to like pound and 3/4, and
Yeah.
had a brain bleed and the whole deal, and she was in the NICU for like a month and a half, 2 months, and bro, when my 10 days was up, my 10 days was up.
Yeah. That's horrible.
And I tried to see if I could stay, and they were like, "Nope, you got to come back." And I got back. I landed in Texas, uh, on I forget what day it was, but it was that night. And then the next morning, the CO was calling me, telling me I had to get my stuff ready because they were sending somebody to pick me up and bring me to the field.
So, in my opinion, and anyone who's in the Army is probably going to agree with this, that is a 100% failure on your leadership,
Oh, I
I
know.
think.
I'm just saying, but that's what happened.
All the
And that
things that were going on, if I was the commander, I'd be like, I mean, anyone that's been in the Army or knows the Army knows that there is not a single soldier that is not replaceable,
and
period, at any facet.
And back then, and I'm sure you remember this, but that's when 3rd Brigade was trying to pass that rule that while you were in the field, you weren't allowed to have your cell phone. I don't know if you
So
remember that.
stupid.
I don't know if you remember that or not. But there was a point
I don't remember that,
yeah.
but it
So
sounds accurate.
there was a point where 3rd Brigade of the first Cav tried to say that when you were in a field problem training, you could not bring cell phones. And at the time, I had just, obviously went through all this. My daughter was still in the NICU. So I went back. I did the right thing. I went back, and then we went to the field, and I went to the first sergeant, and I said, look, I don't care what y'all say. Like, you could tell, I'll go talk to Sergeant Major. I'll go talk to the brigade commander. I don't really care.
I don't care, yeah.
Yeah, I said, my phone won't be in my pocket. I'll train, and I'll have my guys ready, and I'll do my NCO job, and I'll be a leader. Right. I said, but if you think I'm not talking to my wife about how my daughter is doing, you're out of your damn mind.
Right. That's just so horrible. I mean... And that's a failure on the leadership's part, because if I was a commander or the sergeant major or anything and I heard what was going on, I'd be like, "No, dude, you stay home, get your stuff right." I mean, obviously they'd charge you leave days, but I would force your wife to send me a Red Cross message.
Yeah. Well, to even take it a step further, I already had a bad taste in my mouth, because when it first started, obviously we weren't expecting to have the baby, right? So I got Chelsea and her parents. So Chelsea had got preeclampsia. Ended up with her blood pressure went skyrocketed, and so that's when she went to the hospital and they did an emergency C-section, the whole deal. So her mother is texting me like, "Hey, we're on the way to the hospital." Blah 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 blah. And so
what?
Yeah. So I was obviously still in Texas, and I was trying to go, and they would not approve me to leave until the Red Cross message came through, and I was like, look, like, what do you think is going on here? Like, and the Red Cross message, for whatever reason, did not get to me until like 11:30 at night. And so I was not able to leave, and I missed the whole thing. Like, by the time I got there, Chelsea was in her room, and by the time I got to Connecticut, Peyton was already in the NICU for like a day or a day and a half. So I missed everything. And then on top of it, they gave me a hard time about staying, and it was just not my best experience in the Army. I love the military, but that was one of the.
But they dropped the ball there. Dude.
Yeah, that was one of the experiences that I was not happy about. But luckily now she's happy, healthy. She's you would never know she was as premature as she was, as little as she was. So we've been blessed, but. Yeah, at the time, it was a very scary time for us, and the Army was all but unsupportive.
Yeah. That's horrible, dude. That's the leadership dropped the ball. That's all that was.
Oh, 100%. Let's go. Let's check back in with the chat real quick. Oh man, excuse me. I apologize. Teachers, it's different per job. Oh, man named True says your maternity leave is different per job. Yeah, but there is a law too that gives a certain amount of time, and guys there's a law for men now too. I forget what it is, but there is some kind of because I know when I was working in the corporate world, it was a whole big thing, but that's all right. Racer Man says,
ours worked good because I never sleep at night, so I would, if as long as I don't fall asleep, I'm good. But as soon as I fall asleep, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe. I'm out.
Yeah, I hear you. Man named Truth says, "Oh my gosh, I'm sorry." Hey, it is what it is, man. That's all part of life, right? Job Phil says the military is strict from what I hear. It can be. It depends.
It can be, but it's also super relaxed sometimes.
Yeah, it depends on who your leadership is, just like any other job.
It really depends on the leadership and the mission set.
Correct. Like when I first got in the Army and was brand new to the military, and I got to my unit, and we were preparing to deploy within like 6 months. Yeah, that was a whole different experience than it was as I was getting out, and we weren't really doing much, and it is what it is. But Richard Man says I was deployed when our first daughter. Got the day off, Skyped her, then went back to work. Yeah, I mean, on deployment, I can understand that. On deployment's one thing.
It's different.
Yeah, I get that. But in my situation, we were not on deployment. We were just in a training cycle, and it is what it is. But preeclampsia, no good. Yep. Eclampsia can look like a murder scene. So much blood.
I don't even know what preeclampsia is.
I couldn't tell you, to be honest. I just know that's what it was. I'm not even going to lie to you. Job Phil says, had a friend in the military and he's OCD, gives me hell for not wearing a belt. He said all men should wear one. 100%. If you're wearing long pants, or if you're wearing pants or shorts with the belt loops on it and there's not a belt in the loops, you are 1,000% wrong. And that's
I'm
not
the same way. I think I'm meant to wear belts too.
And that's not because I was in the military.
No, it's just
Like, we're not 12 anymore. Other than Jiggle Popper, we're not 12 anymore. So we need to all man up, grow up, and put a belt on. Even baseball pants. Like we have.
Oh yeah, baseball pants you gotta wear.
Yeah.
Them, yeah.
So I went whenever for softball we all wear baseball pants, and every time there's this dude there's a guy on my team that doesn't wear a belt, and it drives me.
It would drive me up a wall on the baseball field. That would kill me.
Yeah, dude. And then, so I never tucked my jersey in. I always just wore it like a t-shirt. And then
that would drive me up a wall too.
And then I don't know, halfway through the season, everyone's like, "Hey, why do we look like scumbags out here? Like, tuck your jerseys in." So I'm like, "All right." And then this dude tucks his jersey in, and I was like, "Nope, because now you just look like a 3-year-old."
So 2 things to that. First, I agree that if you're wearing baseball pants, you should wear them. But I also agree that the shirt should be tucked in with baseball pants when you're on the baseball field.
I agree.
I like the traditional baseball. So when the new baseball trend of the pants that go all the way down to your ankles started rolling out, I hate it.
Thank you.
I hate it. It should be, in my opinion, if you're a baseball player, it should be cleat, tall sock, and then your pants should start at the top of the sock and go up to your waist.
Yeah, you should have your pants should be cuffed just below your knee.
Correct.
Agreed. Nothing. I agree with you. Even when I coached my daughter's little league team for a little while, and obviously I go to a lot of little league games because my nephew's a very good baseball player, so we go watch him play, and that drives me crazy. All these kids wearing their pants like they're just sweatpants. I agree. Baseball pants should be rolled just below the knee, and then you have your sock.
Yes.
The old school look. Yeah.
I just hate the. Man, I don't know. I like the real traditional baseball feel. It's also I don't know.
I agree.
Man named Truth, yes, I like the wear ankle socks that are striped. They got the stripe on the inside and the outside that goes up the leg. Yep. Or solid color socks that match your uniform.
So Kody likes to wear weird ankle socks. No, those aren't ankle socks though. Ankle socks are the tiny ones that barely pass your ankle. We're talking full-size baseball socks.
This is what you should look like.
Yes, 1,000%.
That's what you should look like. Not with the pants all the way to the floor.
I agree, 100%.
I think he's talking about these socks. Remember back in the day when you'd get the socks or the holders, the little suspender deal that held the pants down?
Stirrups.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know. I don't care.
And then this came along, and I don't know who approved this.
That's not even as bad as some of these.
Jayko does not approve of that.
That's not even as bad as some of these do. Some of these pro guys have their pants made with cuff on them, so they rest over your cleats like you're wearing jeans.
Yeah, that's the wrong answer.
Hashtag
we're gonna play baseball.
Wear a uniform.
Wear
right?
Uniform.
Right. I remember baggy pants. Yeah, I do. I remember because I'm a Red Sox fan, obviously being up in New England, and I remember Manny Ramirez wearing it looked like, remember, I don't know if you guys went through this phase. You're a couple years younger than me, but when I was in elementary school, we went through this phase where everybody had the most baggy jeans they could wear. You had these guys wearing these.
Oh, the parachute pants and all that?
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Dude, that's what it looks like. Come on.
Yeah.
But whatever. Jiggle Popper says, I'm not at a school or a clinical. I'm in sweatpants. So, full disclosure.
So is Jay.
Yeah, I am always in sweatpants.
And I hate sweatpants.
Yeah.
I think they're the most tacky looking things in the world.
Oh, dude, you would not like to go out with me then.
I know you always wear. I always give you shit about it.
Yeah, because
you
now,
wear sweatpants.
Obviously,
you have sweatpants on right now.
I do. Obviously, if I go to dinner or something, I wear jeans or whatever. But if I'm just running to the store, oh, dude, I'm in my. I got my Adidas.
You look like a bum.
Yep, I got my Adidas slides on my feet, which the Velcro don't work no more, so they're duct tape closed.
Oh my god.
My socks, my sweatpants, and then a hoodie. Sometimes I'll even wear my slippers if I don't want to change.
I can't do it, man. I cannot do it. I'll put shorts on. I wear shorts year round. So I wear cargo shorts almost all year round.
So Man Named Truth says he remembers the baggy pants. Man Named Truth, I'm sorry.
Oh, Angry Beaver says Jayko.
Yeah, Jayko and Boss was big.
Yeah.
Boss was big too when I was younger. My belt is designated like a car seat belt. Great for the times when my girl Okay. All right.
That's why I skipped it.
Moving on. All right, it is 7:30, so we're going to take a Nighthawk National Day break.
Oh, one that I can get behind, ladies and gentlemen. Brace yourself for today's National Day.
Today is National Donut Day. On November 5th, one of the two observed by donut lovers across the nation. The first Friday in June is the other Donut Day. Steal the bakery case spotlight, ready to tease their way into the bakery box home. I like it. I like it.
So get out today, get some donuts, drop it in the Discord.
Go to Dunkin', hey. Everybody go to Dunkin' this morning.
Dunkin'. You're like...
I mean, their food's not that great, but their donuts are on point. Mayonnaise Chew says, "Yeah, you gotta embrace the sweatpants, Kody."
I will not. I hate sweatpants, man.
Why?
I don't know. I don't like them.
They are so comfy.
I just don't like them.
Jayko Popper
yes,
says,
before anyone asks, I have worn them. I have owned a pair. I just don't like them.
Jayko Popper says, "My buddy also gives me crap for wearing sweatpants everywhere. That's just how Ohio is." Papa Meach still here says, "I'm in my boots at work clothes or workout clothes."
Yeah, that's way better.
Mostly sweatpants is his next line.
Oh, never mind. Disregard all.
Duct taped slides. I wish I had them. They're upstairs. I swear to God, because
I believe you.
The front has the duct. I mean, I've had them. I've had these since I was in. I think I've had them since I was deployed, and so the Velcro is just gone. And you know how the Adidas slides have those little nubs on the bottom? Those
on the inside,
almost
all flat.
Almost all gone. And hey, it is what it is. So
how much do slides cost? Like $8?
So no, the Adidas ones are like $30.
Stupid.
So I took some black duct tape, wrapped them up. Hey, we rocking.
Jeez. Jacob Harper says, "I love when Jay starts reading a comment and ends up being inappropriate." I do too.
I gotta get better at just pre-reading all you guys.
Yeah.
Man named Chu says Krispy Kreme photo win.
There it is.
Jigga Popper's got a local donut shop. Danny also supports Krispy Kreme. Danny also supports Rockin' Sweats. Let's go. Reaper, good morning, everyone. How we doing, Reaper? Glad you could make it.
Y'all are letting me down.
Welcome to the show. Danny, mad comfy. You right, dog? Ask Danny. I go to family parties in sweatpants at this point.
You do what?
I said I go to like family picnics in sweatpants at this point.
Dog, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to just be blunt with you. If I invited you and your family over to my house for a barbecue and I opened the door and you had sweatpants on, I would look you in the eyes, man to man, and say, "Welcome into my home, Chelsea, Peyton, and Nora. Jay, go fix your shit."
It's to a point now where I have my nice sweatpants and my...
No, see, it's gone too far. It's gone too far.
Oh, that's so funny. I got my nice sweatpants and I got my bum sweatpants.
They're all bum sweatpants, Jay. All of them.
And, oh my gosh, to take it even further, I have, for the summertime, I have these lounging shorts that are sweatpant material. But they're shorts.
I've seen those.
Oh,
it's like my brother, dude. My younger brother. He only wears basketball shorts everywhere, and it drives me up a wall. Like, I'm sorry. Put some clothes on. You just said talking about being an adult. Be an adult and put some clothes on that are actual clothes.
Hey, man.
It's not that hard.
It's all about being comfy, my boy.
It's all about being lazy. That's all that is. You don't want to drag your butt upstairs to change.
Papa Meach, I'd like to apologize.
Actually, that's probably not true because you were like, "Oh, well, I got to take my bad sweats off and go put on my nice sweats."
Yep. Papa Meach, I would like to apologize on behalf of the Jayko Morning Show.
I read that.
We have set you up for failure. He says, "My kids are in the car and just heard y'all say it's donut day." Shake my head. Sorry. My bad. I know. I'd be like, God. Because my kid only eats donuts, so. Jay, we walk around the nursing home in those slides. Probably the same ones. Yep, absolutely. I print in them. We go everywhere. I mean, I don't wear them in public very often, but I do sometimes.
What?
My slides.
You wear them in public all the time.
Not right now. It's like 10 degrees outside.
Yeah.
Work clothes and workout clothes. Angry Danny says that's facts. Hey, man. Angry Beaver, I haven't given up. I'm just all in on comfort. Let's go. Be comfy.
He's all in on tacky.
Hey, I'm sorry you feel like you have to judge people. I apologize. That must be rough.
Oh, here we go.
That must be
Here
rough.
we go. Hey, Jay, don't worry. There's about to be a dude with no belt on. What are you gonna do?
That must
Just
be
ignore
rough.
it?
That must. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying too.
Man named Truth is worse than I am. He says I attended my niece's recital in sweats. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I don't think I would.
I want to puke.
Oh, I used to have a job where they let me wear sweatpants to work. I have one of
Where?
those. I have one.
Yeah, Jay has the same job. Jayko Power, where'd you have a job? Job Phil said, that's harsh, Kody. Sorry. I think he's referring to when I said go put on real clothes.
Danny says, love basketball shorts. I love me some basketball shorts, too. For
so
sure.
they have their place, and that's fine.
What
but
does?
Like, this dude wears them 24/7,
Who?
365,
Me?
no matter what's going on.
Hey, man, I'm sorry. You wear your jeans, I'll be comfy. Danny loves basketball shorts. I do shoe. T-Money says jeans are for men. Listen, T-Money's jeans aren't even jeans, though.
What are they?
I don't know. He's got, like, stretchy, like, his are super nice. Like, I don't have money like that. I got to get that T-Money money. Angry Beaver Racer only wears basketball shorts. Well, to be fair.
That's okay.
In his situation,
Hey,
wear whatever you
man
want.
can do whatever he
wants. Yeah, do what you want. Next, Jake. Oh, that's a good point.
No.
I'm gonna make some sweatpants with the logo right here on the chest or on the chest.
You do it, boo boo. You go for it.
Whatever the hell that's called, on the upper thigh. And it's been below zero here.
It has to be below 0 before he puts jeans on. That's why I never wear jeans. I got the same rule.
Tempest, thank you for the 100 bits. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining us. Thank you for the biddies. You are the real MVP.
Hey, appreciate that.
Jiggle Popper says, wear Crocs year round.
Oh, me too. 24/7, 365.
Heard that.
Nope, mine aren't in here right now.
So let's get the
I wear
chat.
Crocs all the time.
But
I have a reason. I have issues with my feet. That's a long story. And the doctor did say one of the biggest helpers and me physically is Crocs. For real.
So you're telling me the doctor prescribed rubber shoes?
He did not prescribe them. He said, we found with a lot of patients, they get a lot of relief from the symptoms you have wearing Crocs. And so I said, all right, I'm going to go get some Crocs. And he was right.
Anyway. I'm with the Crocs. I don't have any right now, but I'm with it. John Phil says I wear shorts all winter. I do not. I'm too much of a Sally for that. Jigga Bopper says, well, I was in a food warehouse where it was cold. Oh, that makes sense. Man, the truth. Cody's friend.
That's my brother. He's talking about how
What?
my brother wears basketball shorts 24/7, 365. He said maybe Cody's friend has to constantly be prepared to play basketball. It's my brother. But yeah, I don't know. I want to fight him every time I see him.
John Phil's with me on the sweats. Jigga Popper says, man, last time I bought a pair of jeans, they ripped. I mean, I still wear jeans. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still wear jeans and boots like when we go out. But I would prefer to stay in sweatpants. Angry Beaver is not giving him any slack, man. She's like, nah. His whole life.
He really doesn't like it, right? So if you're reading this, you need to upgrade the wardrobe.
Man, she is not having She goes, sick or not. Yikes. Man named Truth says Crocs. So hold on. Man named Truth, you ever put a pair of Crocs on? Have you ever tried Crocs?
I wear Crocs with socks all the time.
Danny,
your feet start to stink really bad.
Danny asked about Jorts. Danny, you don't wear jorts, do you?
I think he's asking. That's why I was laughing.
Absolutely not. I'm not to that level of dad yet.
Me either. I'm not there yet.
Nah. Get some nice sandals. I got nice sandals. I got my slides with duct tape. Those are mint.
Oh, gosh.
Those are mint. Danny says slides all day. Racer is triggered by Crocs.
Racer's triggered by Crocs.
I'm telling you, listen. If y'all have never tried to put Crocs on, I don't want to hear it.
So Jay's saying this because I made him try Crocs.
100%. So I am a converted user of Crocs. I have a buddy that wore Crocs forever, and I used to always make fun of him. Mm-hmm. And then Kody had Crocs. I used to make fun of him. And then one day he said, you know what, I'm going to see what this is all about. And I bought a pair.
Yep.
Dog. Life-changing.
They even have 2 and 4-wheel drive.
Life-changing. You got to get them.
So you just said you don't have any. Where'd they go? Because you had a pair.
Huh?
You said you had a pair, but just a second ago you said you don't have any Crocs right now.
Oh no, I've gotten rid of those. I got rid of that set because I told you. So anybody that doesn't already picked up on this, I have very little patience. And
No,
and
you.
and the strap on the Crocs, the strap that goes either on the front or the back, wherever you
Oh,
put
I
it.
remember. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
The strap kept popping, and I was like, nah, the hell with this. So one day I just took them off and threw them out the door in the backyard, and eventually threw them outside. But T Money says, full disclosure, Crocs are for sissies. Hey, come see me, bro.
Hey, have you tried them? Yes or no, T Money? That's all I need to know. Have you ever tried a pair on? Period. Answer that first, and then we'll go from there.
Oh God. Angry Beaver, he says, I am never going to try Crocs on while he puts on his basketball shorts. Hey, listen, I'm telling you, Racer, if you can hear me, I'm about to donate a pair of Crocs to you.
I know. I'm going to buy you a nice camo
I'm
pair.
telling you.
Oh, I'm going to get you the Texas flag pair, actually.
I'm telling you. Once you put them on, bro.
Don't look in the mirror. It don't matter. Racer, check it out, bro. You're married. You got kids. You got a house. Who cares what you look like? You made it. Be comfortable.
Heard that.
Just not in sweatpants.
Right. Jigga Bopper, a Croc is just the ultimate shoe. You got two-wheel drive when you're just chilling around the house. You got to choose a pin for it. That's fair.
Yep.
Tempest.
Put that strap.
Tempest.
Turn it up.
They changed his life until look in the mirror. You don't got to look in the mirror, dog.
That's what that's what I'm saying.
Also, he said he's not going to take advice from shoes from a man who wears sweatpants all day.
Well, then take advice from a man that wears regular clothes all day. I can agree with that comment. So I'm telling you, Racer, get some Crocs. Like today when you're going to your deal. Imagine having a nice fresh pair of Crocs. You get where you got to go, chilling. You could kick them off right there in front of the fireplace.
T-Money says, yeah, Crocs are not for me. That's all right. His next line, try Yeezys. They're like clouds on your feet. Dog, I got to mortgage my house to get a pair of Yeezys.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't want to take out another mortgage right now.
Right.
I already have 3 or 4 houses.
Right, listen to this guy. Oh, my bad. Everybody, Cody's got 3 or 4 houses in case you missed that. Jesus.
Anyway.
Socks and Crocs looks dorky. Listen, dog, I'm first of all, let me just clarify something to everybody. I got my wife, I got my kids. Who do I need to look? First of all, looking dorky is part of the fun now because then my daughter can be like, oh, Dad, really, really. Yeah. So y'all don't know me outside of this, but I make it a point everywhere I go to try to embarrass my child. So if Crocs make her even more embarrassed in public, even more of a reason to buy them.
Right. That being said, even when I was single, I was rocking Crocs.
Oh, there you go. Crocs is surprisingly
I don't care.
True.
I'm going comfort over everything.
Oversoul. Oversoul. You got to get the limited edition Luke Combs Crocs. I didn't even know there was a limited edition.
Hey, if they have them, I'll check them out.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out. I didn't know that was even a thing. To be honest, I didn't
either. I did not know that either.
I'm gonna have to check that out. If you could give us a little insight, what specifically do these Luke Combs limited edition Crocs look like?
I'm all in on this.
Angry
I'm all in. I want to know what they look like too. Yeah.
I mean, I'm in. I'm all in.
Angry Beaver says, "Great value, Luke Bryan. Don't wear Luke Combs stuff." Oh man.
Oh, that's so funny.
I ain't ready for that phase of being a
Jigga
dad.
Popper
Why?
says,
It's so fun, dude.
You will be, Tempest. You will be. Tempest, I don't know how old you are. I don't know how old your kids are. But you'll get there. I promise you. Jigga Popper,
you're not wrong.
Yeezys 500 won't last forever. Oh, I don't know if I agree.
Why are you spending $50 on Crocs, bro?
Yeah, it's only like $35.
They're like $34, dude.
Yeah. He's getting them high class ones.
Oh yeah, he's getting them Luke Combs versions.
Yeah, buddy. Man named Chu says, now I'm picturing Jay in Crocs, sweats, black socks, and his daughter's wedding in the future.
I pictured it.
No, never.
I love it. Stu, what's going on, brother? Yeah, counts for me.
Yeah, hey, Stu, you're here. That's all we care about, my friend. Oversoul says, let's just say they come with a bottle opener. The bottle opener's on the Croc. I'm all in.
I'm Googling it.
Yeah, I'm all in.
I don't want to be rude.
Oversoul just saved the day. I'm all in on that.
I'm Googling it right now.
If I can open a beer bottle on my Crocs, I mean, there's no reason. I mean, sweatpants, Crocs, sit in the front yard with my beer. I mean, we're in. I'm all in, man. We're gonna really classy it up around these parts. That's awesome. Jizzle Popper, do you know they make gym shoes? So I don't know what gym shoes are. Are we talking about sneakers? or running shoes? You got the Luke Combs
coming
special?
soon.
You got the Luke Combs special?
Yeah, they're like fuzzy.
Oh, they got the like inside?
Yeah, they're fancy Crocs, bro.
That's what's up. Especially now that
I'm trying to find a good picture. This is the one picture. The on the Crocs website, that's the headline picture. And then, of course, you got Luke Combs holding them and wearing them.
Of course.
But I can't wear white shoes.
No, but I mean, whatever. Oh, tennis shoes. Yeah, kicks. Danny says kicks. Boots. Danny says boots with the fur.
Boots with the fur.
Oh my gosh. Oversoul. They says they feel like real flip flops with a built-in.
Reef flip flops, bro.
Oh, I don't know what Reef is. My bad.
It's a brand.
I apologize. I didn't realize that. Ballpark Franks, morning. First time I had a chance to listen. You guys are hilarious. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Ballpark Franks. It's about as hilarious as my race went last night.
Oh gosh.
Reef is $70. $70
yeah,
a pair
expensive.
For flip flops.
Yeah, Reef is like the Abercrombie and Fitch of the outdoor
my god,
world,
this is where my dad senses go on, and I'm like, no, absolutely. $70 for a pair of flip flops, man. I could go to the dollar store and buy a pair for $2.
And it lasts for 2 days.
Hey, I'm just saying, go buy them shower shoes we used in the Army. Those things last forever. Luke Combs. Go ahead, bub.
So Crocs do have those little things you can plug into the little holes on top.
Attachments?
Yeah, you've never seen those?
There's attachments for Crocs?
Yeah. It's all all the kids have them and stuff. Look, I'll show you.
What?
Yeah, you've never seen that?
No.
It just plugs in on the top and
yeah,
stuff.
man. Here. Like people get like a Mario figure or like.
So look, see, you can pull those in and out.
Yeah. What the hell's that do for me though? It just looks different, I guess.
Hey, and then there's the bottle opener right there.
Oversoul says Reef lasted me through 2 deployments. All right, touche. Mine,
they're quality.
I still have mine. Mine lasted too through my deployment, and that was how many years ago now? I've been out of the Army like 6 years at this point, and they're still upstairs.
Chilling.
They're still upstairs. They're still there. So they.
I don't know if they lasted so much as you're making them last.
I mean, that could be. You could be right. You could be right. Jayko Morning says I bought a pair of those Corona beer sandals. Works great. Yeah, I figured they probably come with a Kenny Chesney album in the box too, right?
Hey, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad.
Oversoul, I will admit the insulate. Oh, Buttery Wheel says both your beards are manly. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Should have seen it like 2 months ago. You should have seen this thing.
Yeah,
this
they
thing
was looking rough.
This thing was, I had a whole big old thing.
But we are
going.
in the middle of No Shave November.
We are. Oh, yeah, that's right. No Shave November. We're rocking it. We committed to not shave for the rest of the month, so we'll see what happens. Oversoul says insulation.
Yeah, the fuzzy stuff.
I actually wouldn't mind trying a pair of Crocs with insulation, especially now that like it's gonna be snowing and freezing cold here in the next like.
You probably wouldn't have to wear. I mean, you wouldn't have to wear socks with them.
I mean, that's pretty legit though. That's on point.
Hey,
I'm all in on that. Stu says I can't.
I'll say, do you know that Croc has a full line of actual shoes as well? I don't think anyone knows that.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because my brother-in-law wears flip-flops. There's regular flip-flop or slides that are Croc brand. X Stewart says I can't get my foot high enough to use the bottle opener. So take the shoe off, weirdo.
Take the
shoe off. Crack your beer. Put the shoe back on. I don't think anybody's stretching. Hold on.
Imagine being drunk trying to open it, like on one foot by the bonfire, like, oh, going down, pimp down.
Oh my gosh.
Rolling around on the floor, beer everywhere, half open, bottle breaks.
Stu, that's so funny. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Because I'm trying to imagine Stu standing up, trying to reach down to his shoe. Oh my
It
god.
just face plants and then ends up on the next episode of Ridiculousness.
Right. Right. Oh my god, that's hilarious. T Money says spice up your Crocs. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'll have to look and see what kind of attachments we can get.
They got a lot of stuff, man.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Angry Beaver says
Jay's a gear bunny.
I don't know what that even means. Job Phil never heard a bottle opener on Crocs till now. See? So
I didn't either.
Hey, Job Phil,
we all learned together.
We have enlightened your day. Special shout out to Oversoul for bringing to light these amazing new products by Luke Combs, which I will be tracking now that I know
they
that's
are
a
out of
thing.
stock, by the way.
Oh.
I did check that.
Well,
we're gonna rush out and buy.
I was gonna get off the show and go right on my other monitor and Google that right now, for sure. That's legit. But shout out to Oversoul as well. He's a streamer as well. There's a bunch of streamers in here, so if you're a streamer, feel free to join the Discord! Discord. Join the Discord and hop in there. We welcome you to put your streamer links on. We welcome you to put your when you go live. Let them know. Let the people know. Also, huge shout out to Nighthawk. We went past his day. We went past the National Day, and I failed you, Nighthawk. I didn't give you a shout out. I apologize. We got so caught up in this conversation, but scroll up. Nighthawk _guy at 7:30 every episode does our National Day. Today is National Donut Day. If you go to the panels below, you'll see the Nighthawk guy banner panel. Click it. Go to his stream. He is our official after show Monday through Wednesday. He's an iRacing streamer, but you do not have to like iRacing to watch him. He does his prize wheel. He's very entertaining. There's many people in his stream that don't like iRacing, so give Nighthawk _guy a follow. Give him a sub if you can. Same thing with Oversoul. Go give him a check him out. Check out his Discord. I checked in with Oversoul yesterday, and he was on there. He was on there jamming out. So he was out there singing, so I was enjoying that. But give him a check out, see how he's doing. Angry Beaver says that was Racer. It's an Air Force joke about guys who get excited about the next piece of gear. Oh, we got those too. We got the guy. Yeah, I know, because Cody and I are both prior infantry guys, and believe me, there's plenty of guys that spend their entire paycheck trying to look cool in gear. So believe me, Angry Beaver.
And then you got guys like me and Jay that have just an M4, and we're like,
right, with some tape
what
on
are
it.
you doing?
Yeah, right. You know,
why does your M4 look like a transformer?
Right, and when I was in NCO, whenever we had privates, hey, Oversoul, no problem, man. We're all in this together, my dude. But when I was in the Army, man, I would have my Joes would go out and they're barely making any money and they're spending $8,000 on stupid attachments for their M4.
They come in with a freaking bipod for the front, some coyote sling with a round attachment, a freaking holographic, whatever. And you're like,
what are you doing? And then they go to the range. Then they go to the range.
And can't hit the broadside of a barn.
Right. Oversoul says, "Lemon Bang Bay operator AF." Yeah, I heard that. These 17.
So you bring them off to the side, and you're like, "Hey, private, check it out. $6,000 worth of gear doesn't fix a $2 shooting skill. So." Guess what you get to do for the rest of the day?
My favorite ones were right before we're going to deploy.
Take it all off. Remedial training.
My favorite ones were right before we were getting ready to go to Iraq. Right? So when we deployed to Iraq, we had to wear those stupid giant IOTV thing.
Mm-hmm. With the side plates on it?
Side plates.
And the shoulder pads.
Yeah. We didn't wear any of that stuff. But my favorite part was the kid that spent like $700 on a plate carrier. And they go to the field. They go to NTC with their plate carriers. Like, hey, what the hell are you doing with that? You ain't bringing that over there, number one. And number two, take every attachment off your M4 so you earn the right to use it. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. But anyways, moving on away from the military stuff. The only acceptable attachment for an M4 is a 203. You're absolutely right. Or
I agree.
In today's day and age, a 320.
Frank says, so you got a standard issue and you upgrade it on your own. Yeah, so when you get issued your rifle in the Army, it stays in the arms room. You can add, if your powers, if your higher ups allow you to, you can add stuff like grips or lights or, switches and stuff like that. Whatever you feel, it's called shooter preference in the Army. So whatever you feel makes it better for you, but just use it the way it's designed and you'll be fine.
Oversoul separate upper so they don't have to clean it. So that's actually smart. I never even thought about that.
Really smart.
I didn't know you could. I'm not aware that we could just change out parts though.
If you were in the soft community, that's probably why you could do that.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say because I could see maybe changing out the upper to go to the range and then putting the one the Army owns back on, I guess, but
yeah.
he got issued plate carriers. Oh well, so once the Afghanistan deployment started, they started getting plate carriers. But when we were in the I was in the Iraq generation, and we didn't have plate carriers. We had the IOTV, and you run around like a turtle, barely able to move. But just clean it at home. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's smart.
But so today's takeaways: 100% sweatpants for the win. Number 2, get you out, get out,
sweatpants.
Get out and get you some Crocs. Oh, that's so.
Let me give you the real recap. No sweatpants. Baseball players need to dress accordingly and wear a belt.
Right. Oversoul says, "No, I got out a year ago." Oh, all right.
Nice.
Well, appreciate you, sir. Appreciate your service.
Yep.
Hope you're enjoying life after.
Make it awkward for you, Oversoul. Thank you for your service.
That's right. We just talked about that yesterday. I don't know how to react, so we're gonna throw it on you now. Yeah, I got out. Angry Racers 16 years ago. He got out.
Oh wow.
This episode. Hey, create Jiggle Popper. No free advertisements, my dog.
No free ads.
No free advertisements.
Even if we talk about it the whole time.
I don't know what you think this is. Oversoul says.
Yeah, right.
Believe me, hey dog, listen, I'm with you. Believe me, we're both with you. Racer got out 6 years ago. Oh, Angry Beaver got out 16 years ago. Racer got out 6 years ago.
Oh, I got you.
Got you. Danny A. Hey, have a good day, man. Get back to work. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Jay spends his whole time telling people to buy Crocs. Jiggle Popper, I'll fight you. I will fight you. I don't know where you live, but I will fight you. No free ads. Hey, listen. No free advertisements.
I feel kind of bad. I feel like we attacked Phil about the belt thing. If you don't want to wear a belt, don't wear a belt. Just know Jay's judging you from the distance.
Compression pants. Yeah, that's true. Oversoul, I don't know where you live at, but I'm up in the Northeast where it's cold AF, man. So I wear a Velcro belt. Oh, my God.
That does not surprise me.
That is not surprising in any way, shape, or form. Ballpark Franks. I joined the Air Force, did MEPS, didn't disclose I had a medical issue, and got released from delayed entry 3 weeks before BMT. Whoops. Oh, that does suck. North Carolina.
From New Jersey to North Carolina.
Speaking my language. I'm from
You're Jay's new best friend.
Yeah, no kidding. So I have family in South Carolina, just outside the Myrtle Beach area. I think I told you that yesterday. But I have family outside the Myrtle Beach area, so I grew up my life kind of a strange way. But every year school would end, my mother and father would send me down to live with my family in South Carolina. So I love the area. I love it down there. And when I was in the Army, I had no intention of returning to the great Northeast. But the wifey had other plans, and happy wife, happy life. So here we are, freezing cold for now until we can hopefully move on. No, I wasn't attacked. I wasn't just looking for your advice. I'm so sorry. What was... Job Phil, I apologize. What did you ask for advice? I'm sorry if I missed it.
Yeah, remember he asked your opinion on wearing belts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, wear them. Wear about, for sure. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Oversoul says, ew, compromises. Yeah, I heard that. Hey, man, there's kids involved. Cheaper to keep her, my dog. Jiggle Popper, you're an EMT. That's out. Yeah, he's actually in school. He's trying to get there. He's doing well. Proud of him. Give me hell for not wearing one. Oh, I'm sorry, Job Phil. I didn't mean to. I was just joking around. I mean, if you should know by now, I like to joke around. So if you took offense, I apologize. But yes, I do believe you should wear a belt. Jacob Popper says, give me 2 more weeks. Yeah, Ballpark Frank, that's awesome. EMTs don't get love. You're right, they don't. They don't get enough love. They don't make enough money. That's for damn sure. Not that Jacob Popper deserves any money, but most EMTs don't make enough money.
Dang!
Hey, listen, this dude spends his whole day in Discord breaking our stones, so he's gonna get it back.
He does. That's not a lie. He does.
So he's gonna get it back.
I will say, Jacob Popper is quick on his feet.
Yeah. But no, okay, Jeff, feel good. I'm glad I didn't offend you. I do apologize. I feel like a scumbag now. I didn't realize that was an act, like you were asking a serious, like, should I wear a belt? I'm so sorry. But But anyways, we hit the hour. It is 8 o'clock. So that's the end of the day for us here at Jayko Morning Show. I just want to send out our thoughts and prayers to Matt Mann, a.k.a. Racer the Man, Angry Beaver's husband, as he goes into his treatment today to treat his stage 4 lymphoma.
Hop in the Discord and talk to him. He's got 8 hours of just straight chilling he's got to do. So
absolutely.
And he likes random news articles.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that.
So if you got the time to jump in the Discord, send your thoughts and prayers to him directly. He's in our Discord. If you want to buy a shirt to support him, there's a link below, fightlikeaman.com. If you'd like some updates, go to Fight Like a Man Facebook page, and Heather provides updates on how Matt's doing. But again, we just want to send our thoughts and prayers out to you, Matt, as you go into your treatment today. Best of luck, and we'll keep us updated on your day. Keep us updated on the treatment. And hopefully it doesn't hit you too hard. Job Phil, have a good day. Racer, I'm going to send you a link. There you go. Oh, perfect. Yeah, he sent that to me too. I just don't read it, but there's a he did send it to me.
Oh my god.
But anyways, so today is Thursday. We got today, tomorrow, and then we got the weekend. We'll see y'all in the Discord here in a little bit. Kody, got anything else?
I don't. Y'all have a good day. Make the best of it.
All right, y'all. And as always, make today the best day ever.
Peace.